Hey there, Sierra from CoreFact, and I am so excited for this month's CoreScoop because we've been talking about this foil and varnish machine and the new products that are coming soon for a while, but I have something to share with you today that we created for one of our brokerage partners and showcased at an event in September, and some of these pieces are about to go live on the site. So take a look at this. We've got this holographic raised logo here on the front. You can feel the texture of the logo, and then this is a package that we've created and assembled with a Velcro enclosure. And let's look what's inside. First of all, QR code going wherever the agent wants to direct. This piece is going to be all sold separately, by the way, so this is a build your own kind of package. So whether an agent is meeting with a buyer or a seller to potentially start a relationship, or an office manager or recruiting director is meeting with a potential agent that might be a good fit for their brokerage, you can customize whatever goes into this. These are all going to be sold separately. But let's take a look at what's inside. We have slots for our soft touch, double paste, holographic foil business cards. This one happens to be in white. If you've ever gotten one of my business cards, this is what my business card feels like. Here's the same version, but in black. Now the black, because it's a spot UV, it only shows up when the light hits it. And it disappears when the light isn't on it. Ooh, isn't that fun? And let's go through these pieces. They are separated by tabs, and so you can see the different names for the tabs in here. The first piece, an agent bio piece that can go in the front. Then we have the buyer's guide section. And again, depending on if you're meeting with a buyer or a seller, you would use the appropriate insert. These are gorgeous. Again, if you could feel this, this is raised texture. It's holographic, but the logo is actually raised. You have this foil layer that creates that additional touch experience. It's a tactile experience. And we have all of our content in here that is fully customizable. After the buyer and seller's guides, we get into the marketing examples. Okay, you ready for it? This one's really cool. This piece, not only does it have that varnish on it, but it's got texture. So if you can see the way the light is hitting the bushes, it's actually creating a textured experience for the bushes and for the driveway, whereas the sky, even though it's got that varnish on it, is actually flat. This just pops. Same thing with this one. Again, you can see my ring light reflected. So you really can engage with these pieces and you're going to be more memorable. This piece right here, oh my gosh, if you could see this. Again, look at my ring lights. This is a trifold property brochure that folds to a full-size sheet size. Here we've got embossed logo. We have this additional pattern, which not only reflects in the light because of that spot varnish, but also creates a patterned textural experience where you can really feel the repetition of that damask pattern. And then when you open it up, we have full varnish. Now varnish is different than a UV or aqueous coating, which is a lighter coating. And here it is in black. And again, the varnish on photographs really just pops so much. And you can see how the holographic imagery just really pops on that black background. Also in the marketing examples section, we have a pop-up card. If you can see that spot varnish there, it's a reflective, tactile thank you that you can almost not see it. It almost disappears when it's turned to the side. And then when the light hits it, it just pops. I love that. And then when it opens up, again, you've got that reflective element there. Really professional, really stands out and pops out. After the marketing examples, we have a section for sales portfolio where you can include some of your recent sales, maybe a before and after guide to show some of your transformative results with your past clients. And then finally, there's a section for contracts, because we know when you show someone all of this material, they're gonna wanna sign with you right away. So again, these pieces will be released individually in the main CoreFact store. I've shown you the branded version, but we're working on generic versions that will be available to everybody. If you are working with or you are a brokerage and you are interested in your own branding for these pieces, please let your account manager know. We would love to get your feedback on all of these and hear how they're helping you and your agents get more traction with luxury listings.